Hello students, welcome back to my classroom. Today we're going to do a fun math lesson using these straws. We'll be using our hands and fingers to make straws into different shapes. Let's start doing some math. Today we will be making straw shapes. We will be using these straws that are different sizes and colors to make a triangle, a square, and a rectangle. We will also learn the names of the shapes in Spanish so that everyone in your house can help you with your shapes as well. Let's start making our shapes. I have these cards here that shows the shapes and their names in both English and in Spanish. This is a triangle. It is Mr. V's favorite shape. In Spanish, it is called a triángulo. Let's try and say it together in Spanish. Triángulo. Good job. It has three sides. One, two, three. One, two, three sides. I can make a triangle like this. There you go. The neat thing about triangles are that I can make one with three sides that are the same size. This one, all three are the same size. I can make one with two sides the same and one side different. These two sides are the same and that one's different. And I can make one with three different sizes. Like that. All these three are different sizes. Okay. This is a square. In Spanish, it is called a cuadrado. Let's say cuadrado together. Cuadrado. That sounded good. A square has four sides that are all the same size. One, two, three, four. Even though the sides can be different in a triangle, all the sides must be the same to make a square. If the sides are not the same, then it will not be a square. I can make a square with my straws like this. First, I need to make sure my four sides are all the same. When I put these four straws together, I can see that they will all be the same, that they're all the same size. Now I can make my cuadrado like this. This is a rectangle. In Spanish, we call a rectangle a rectángulo. Let's say rectángulo together. Rectángulo. Good job. A rectangle is like a square because it has four sides. One, two, three, four. But they are not all the same size. In a rectangle, two sides are longer than the other two sides. Like this. I have two sides that are the same, but they are longer than the other two sides. I can make my rectangulo like this. In a rectangle, each of the in a rectangulo, each of the two sides facing each other must be the same. This one's the same as that one, and this one is the same as that one. If the side facing each other are not the same, it is not a rectangle. Let me see. Oh, that is not a rectangle. That looks more like a kite. I could fix this. I could fix it like this. There we go. Now I made it. See? I now have three shapes. I have a triangle, a square, and a rectangle. I made using straws. Let's go make some shapes together. I have some names of our shapes here and some straws. Our job is to match the name of the shape, the names of the shape with the shapes that we will be making with our straws. This card says rectangle, this one says triangle, and this one says square. Let's start with the straws. I wonder what shape these straws will make. I see 4 straws. What do you think? Hey, look. They're all the same size. Which shape can we make with these 4 straws that are all the same size? Yes, we can make a square because all the sides are the same as a square. So let me make a square one. All right, and I could find my card that says square right here, and I can label my square. All right, let's go on to the next one. Here I see 3 straws. I wonder which geometric shape we can make with these 3 straws. We can make a what? Of course, we can make a triangle with these straws, like this. And I'll label it like that. All right. Now for our next shape, this one has 4 straws as well. Would you like me to line these straws up again? Okay, what do you see about the straws? That is right. 2 are longer and 2 are smaller. So which shape would you like me to make? A square or a rectangle? If you said a rectangle, you are correct. It is a rectangle. Thank you, students, for helping me make a square, a triangle, and a rectangle. You can make straw shapes at home. Start collecting straws at home by washing out used straws in water to use for your school activities. You can use other things at home to make your shapes. At the dollar stores, they sell pipe cleaners that are bendable to make curves for ovals and circles. You can use pens, pencils, and crayons to make your shapes. Mr. V knows how to use chopsticks when he eats Chinese food. So I have some chopsticks that I use to make shapes like this. Be creative and have fun making your shapes with your family at home. Here are some names of other shapes and figures in Spanish. A circle is called a círculo. A cylinder is called a cilindro. A sphere is called an esfera. A rectangular prism is called a prisma rectangulo. And a cube is called a cubo. Try to name the shapes or figures in your house. A fun thing you could do is tape your straws and shapes on a piece of paper and draw the shapes right next to it like this. I have a rectangle, a square. I just need to make a triangle like that. I have the date on it and I'm going to put my name on it, Mr. V. Bring your sheet to our Zoom classroom to show your teacher and friends. We love to see your beautiful work. That is all for now, students. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow in both our Zoom classroom and in Mr. V's classroom. Adios.